Hi guys, I hope you're good. This is Sharik and welcome back to Globetrot with Arabic. I will be live with you and with the people on Instagram. So let me quickly go live on Instagram as well. Yeah, and I'll tell you what we're gonna do. So today I'm gonna share with you some Lebanese Arabic phrases, expressions that are very commonly used in Lebanon. A lot of them are slang and fun. So I really hope you enjoy it. Before I begin, I want to let you know that I am doing a 30-day challenge with you guys on YouTube, and today is day 5. You can always watch the first 4 days if you missed them. They will be in my playlist that is called Lebanese Arabic 30-day challenge. Also, I do 30-day challenge courses with my students. We've been doing this for almost 2 years now. We do it every month. There are different levels of Lebanese or Arabic courses all the way from absolute beginners to advanced. The next series of Lebanese courses is beginning November 15 and we finish December 14. Also, if you need more flexibility in your working hours and studying hours, I'm also recording uh, special 30-day courses for people who are uh, like keen to do the 30-day challenge, but they need more flexibility. So that's a great option for you. So far, I have ready the absolute beginners, the beginners course, the general 1, and the general 2 courses. I'm recording them with 2 or 3 of my students who I'm used to working with, and they've been doing my courses for a long time. So we're just recording them to be able, so I can share them with you. These are not classes I'm doing with my students. These are classes I'm recording specially for you. So whenever you have questions, let me know. Hi, Rachel. Missed you. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Jana. Yalla. I'm gonna start and I'm gonna go live on YouTube. Just give me a second so I tell them what we're doing. Hi everyone, I am live on YouTube and on Instagram at the same time. I will be teaching Lebanese expressions and phrases. So if you just want to be here and listen, you can do that. But also, if you want more details and how we write them and how we break them down and everything, you can come to YouTube if you want. Hi, Mary. So I will be live both on YouTube and on Instagram. Yalla, I'm starting to write things on YouTube. As I said, you can either listen here and learn with me here, or you can come to YouTube to be able to see all the written details and I just want to show you what I mean by that. So this is gonna be my YouTube. 1 second. So that's how you will see everything written. I take notes and everything. So either you can stay here or go to my channel, Globetrot with Arabic, and that's where you can find all the details. Yalla, I'm gonna start. The first, these are slang expressions, most of them, okay? So the first expression for today is فكيت رقبتي. Guys, say it with me, okay? So فكيت رقبتي, فكيت رقبتي. Or you can use it in the present tense, فك رقبتي. Or if usually we say it to someone as an advice if you use it in the present tense, بتفك رقبتك, advice not to do something. Okay? So I remember this expression. I will write it either with a alif or with a qaf. But in standard Arabic, we write it as a qaf. But if I write it like here with an alif, it means I'm using the phonetic way of writing things. Okay? Uh, Let me just leave a note on Instagram just so they know I don't want to keep repeating that. So come to YouTube. Mm-mm-mm. Yalla. So فكيت رقبتي or بتفك رقبتك. How did I remember this expression today? We were in the park and people were skating and all of that. And I was looking at them and I was thinking, oh, this is really nice. I used to do it when I was a kid, but like sometimes in the street, just playing. But I thought, oh, I really want to do that. But then I thought, I don't want to break any of my body parts because I dance and I don't want to stop dancing because of that, and have an injury. That's why I said بفك رقبتي. Literally, بفك رقبتي. رقبة is a neck. رقبتي is my neck. And بفك can mean many things. بفك, for example, now my hair is tied, okay? If I want to untie my hair and put it down, like I'm removing the hairband, so عم بفك شعري. So it can also mean dismantle something disassemble. I don't know if the word exists. For example, I don't know if you have a toy and you want to put the parts apart, you can say عم فك اللعبة. Okay? I don't know if you have an IKEA furniture and then you want to put the parts apart again. You no فك. Let's say عم فك التخت. I am undoing, disassembling the bed. Okay, so that's literally, so as if you are saying you are disassembling your neck or something like that. It's a way to say I will break my neck or something like that. I will injure myself, I will fall. So in the past tense is فكيت رقبتي. If I really fell down or something happened to me, بقول فكيت رقبتي. Okay, it doesn't mean like I really have to injure myself. Sometimes we can use it in the metaphorical sense to say that, like, I fell down or something happened, not necessarily I really broke something. Okay, so فكيت رقبتي in the past. And if I want to say to someone, be careful, or don't drive fast, or don't skate fast or something like that, I say انتبه بتفك رقبتك. You disassemble your neck or something like that. Okay, so I will write them with the Roman alphabet. فكيت رقبتي or بفك رقبتي. Guys, say them with me, okay? It's not like, yeah, I'm here and I'm listening. No, you have to say them out loud. Write them down when you finish this lesson so that you can memorize them. بفك رقبتي. Okay? And of course, you can say, you can conjugate it in the feminine form. بتفك رقبتك if you're saying it to a girl. بتفك رقبتك or بتفك رقبتك. Guys, whoever is watching me on Instagram and you want more details, come to my YouTube. I'm writing things down there, okay? Now, the next expression, let me see if hi guys, hi everyone. I'm gonna check your comments later on. The next expression is another like slang expression, كدشت الأرض. Now, كدشت, it means I fell down, okay? You can also say كنت كدشت الأرض, like I almost كدشت الأرض. What's kadasht? Kadasht is, okay, it comes from the word katshe. Katshe means a bite, not like a bite like that. No, a bite of food. Like if my brother is eating a sandwich, I can say to him, Hatine katshe, give me a bite, katshe. So the actual verb of it is kadasht. For example, Ana kadasht, I had a bite, kadasht, a sandwich. But when I say kadasht al-ard, I I had a bite of the floor or the ground, which means like, I fell down in a bad way, badly. So كدشت الأرض. Now, if I almost was gonna fall down, I can say كنت كدشت الأرض, like I was gonna eat the ground or eat the floor, which means I was gonna fall down, or you know. So these are slang expressions. So فكيت رقبتي, I actually fell down or something happened. Not necessarily falling down. Anything that happens and you injure yourself kind of, or you hurt yourself, is فكيت رقبتي. And the next one is كدشت الأرض. The third expression is شو عليه, شو عليه. Literally, if I want to translate this, it means what on it. What on it? It doesn't mean what is there on it. No, it's a way to say, oh, no problem, like you're actually saying what's wrong with that, which means no problem. For example, if I say, okay, let me write كدشت الأرض as well. If I say to someone, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my wallet, نسيت البورتموني, ما علي إذا أنت دفعتي, is it okay if you pay? What a coincidence. And then the person will say, eh, أكيد شو عليه? Yes, of course. What's wrong with that? It's a way to say, like, why would that be a problem? It's not a problem. شو عليه? Okay, شو عليه? So, first one is فكيت, يلا say them with me guys. فكيت رقبتي. If I'm giving advice to someone not to do something because you will break your neck, I say بتفك رقبتك or بتفكي رقبتك. You can also say كدشت الأرض, I hit the ground, كدشت الأرض, or كنت كدشت الأرض, I was gonna, كنت كدشت. That's, by the way, كنت كدشت means I was going to, but I didn't. كنت كدشت الأرض. I was gonna eat, have a bite basically, of the ground. شو عليه is a way to say to someone, like, it's not a problem, شو عليه. The next expression is عن جد عم تحكي. عن جد عم تحكي. عن جد means really. عن جد, if I break it down, even this one we can break it down. It means جد means seriousness. عن جد kind of like with seriousness, which means really. عن جد عم بتحكي. عم بتحكي is you are speaking. عن جد عم تحكي, really you are speaking. It doesn't mean really you are speaking, okay? Most of these expressions, if I translate them literally, they won't make sense, okay? Guys, I'm writing them with the Roman alphabet here, but I really, really recommend that you learn the Arabic script. Like, if you don't learn the Arabic script, you will always have a gap somewhere. You will be stuck somewhere at some point. You know, what if you become advanced and you need books and resources? You won't be able to continue. So really learn it. You will need 2 weeks to finish the alphabet and 1 week maximum to practice reading. And the more you practice, of course, the better it becomes. So it's much easier than you think. So what does عن جد عم تحكي mean? It means really? عن جد عم تحكي? Like, are you serious that that happened? If I give you like crazy news and you look at me and you say عن جد عم تحكي? Like, no way, in that sense. Another meaning of عن جد عم تحكي would be like if I'm saying to someone like, are you crazy? Like, like, why are you saying that? Like, it's not nice what you're saying, or something like that, or like, you're not accepting what the person will do. Basically, عن جد عم تحكي. You're not like very impressed about what they do. Okay, so I can use it in two scenarios: when I'm in disbelief, and when I'm like not so impressed about what the person is gonna do or is gonna say, or maybe not impressed about what the person did as well. So that's when I can say عن جد عم تحكي. Now, the next one is ريخية. ريخية or رخيتة. برخي is as a verb. أنا رخيت, for example, is I loosened, to loosen something. Okay? So when I say رخية or رخيتة, مثلا أنا رخيتة, it means, you know, I'm just sitting like that. I'm just chilling, basically. رخيتة. I'm loosening it, and the a in the end makes it feminine. رخيتة. That's because I'm not a guy. I say رخيتة. If you're a guy, you have to say رخية. رخية. رخي is a participle, the person who loosens, like the loosener. And the a means it, because in Arabic we don't have her. We use her for it. رخية. And رخيتة is in the feminine form. So رخية, رخيتة, which means I'm the loosener of it, which means I'm loosening it, which means like I'm just, yeah, chilling, like I'm doing nothing. Yeah, just, yeah. رخيتة. رخيتة أو رخية. Okay? رخيتة, رخيتة, and رخية. Okay, now, then, okay, let me just repeat. Guys, whoever's watching me on Instagram, you can go to my YouTube if you want to see the words and if you want to see me writing the details. So let's repeat. I'm going to repeat and you say them out loud with me. The first one is فكيت رقبتي, which means I injured myself, I hurt myself. Literally, I disassembled my neck, which means I broke my neck or something like that. فكيت رقبتي. And if I want to give an advice to someone not to do something because they might fall or hurt themselves, بتفك رقبتك أو بتفكي رقبتك. The second one is كدشت الأرض. I had a bite of the floor, of the ground, which means I ate the ground, which means I fell down or I hurt myself. شو عليه? شو عليه means like, yeah, like, what's wrong with that? It's a way to say there's nothing wrong with that. No problem, you know, شو عليه? It's a way also to say to someone, don't worry, you know, it's not a problem. شو عليه? عن جد عم تحكي, like, I use it when I'm surprised and I'm in disbelief, and also I use it when I am like not so impressed about what the person is doing or saying. عن جد عم تحكي, like, really, did that happen? Or really, are you gonna do that? معقول? عن جد عم تحكي. The next one is رخية or رخيتة. Literally, I'm loosening it, which of course we don't mean that I'm loosening it or anything like that. It just means, you know, I'm just chilling. رخية. For example, if I ask you شو عم تعمل, you can say ماشي بالبيت رخيتة. رخية if you're a guy, and if you're a girl, you say رخيتة. Okay? The next one is a question. And look what I wrote here. I said منين بتصير جيبن ها, which means هل, خبار. Let me break it down. So منين, usually we use من وين, okay? But when it comes to this question, we like to merge the من and the وين. Like in other Arabic countries, they might use منين more. In Lebanon, we use, like, it depends on the country, of course. But in Lebanon, we use more من وين. We do use منين, but at least in my community, we use من وين more than منين. Okay? بتصير جيبون. جيب is you bring. جيبون means you bring them. بتصير usually means you become. But when you see بتصير before a verb, it doesn't mean you become, it means you start bringing. بتصير جيب, you start bringing. بتصير جيبون, you start bringing them. من وين بتصير تجيبون, literally from where do you start bringing them. And then we said هالخبار. Ha is the abbreviation of هيدول, which means these. And الخبار means like stories, news, yeah, خبار, like, and yeah, we mean to say like these stuff, these stories, these news. So when I say to someone, from where do you start bringing these stories, I don't mean to say that, منين بتصير تجيبون هالأخبار. منين بتصير تجيبون هالأخبار. It's a way to say like again, when I'm in disbelief, like really, how did you find out, or something like that. But more than that, it's a way to say to someone, one second. But more than that, it's a way to say to someone like, why do you say these things? I don't know. When can I say this? Like, for example, if I say to you, oh, I know that you went out with that girl and you were betraying me, and I know it, la la la. And you want to say to me, no, that's not true. If you want to say to someone, no, that's not true, you ask them, where do you bring these stories from? Yeah? So that's a way to say to someone, it's not true. منين بتصير تجيبون هالأخبار? Okay? منين بتصير تجيبون هالأخبار? Like, it's not true at all. Okay? يلا. The next one is simple but nice. أكتر بكتير. Okay? Much more. But in Arabic, you're saying أكتر, which means more. B means with. And كتير means a lot. Okay? So rather than saying much more or a lot more, in Arabic, you're actually saying more with a lot, which means much more. أكتر بكتير. And the next one, guys, if you want to go to my YouTube, I'm explaining things in more details. You can see me writing things and taking notes. So you can join me there. Globetrot with Arabic on YouTube. I'm live there too. And the opposite of أكتر بكتير is أقل بكتير. أقل بكتير. So أكتر بكتير, much more. أقل بكتير. أقل means less, and you know that بكتير means with a lot. So when you say أقل بكتير, you know what are you saying? You're saying less with a lot, which means a lot less, which means much less. أقل بكتير. So أكتر بكتير and أقل بكتير. أكتر بكتير and أقل بكتير. Okay? And let me write منين بتصير. منين بتصير تجيبون هالأخبار. By the way, if you want to say it in the feminine form, you say منين بتصير تجيبيون. منين بتصير تجيبيون هالأخبار. منين بتصير تجيبيون هالأخبار. يلا say it with me. منين بتصير تجيبيون هالأخبار. Okay? So أكتر بكتير, a lot more, أقل بكتير, much less. The next word is خلنج. خلنج. I don't know, I have a feeling it comes from a Turkish background, I'm not sure. خلنج means like so fresh, new. Okay, fresh and new. Like if I say, if I have a car from, it's not used, it's not second hand, I can say خلنج. Okay? Sometimes we use it as a joke about people, to say like, they are fresh, untouched, or something like that. And sometimes we use it to say, when you renew something totally, you can say رجع خلنج. It returned خلنج. يعني so fresh and new and unused. And yeah. So رجع خلنج. It became خلنج again, basically. Okay. So let me write خلنج. Okay. It's a very, very like a colloquial term and like slang term as well you can use. Now, the next expression is عسيرة da da da. عسيرة da da da. It means speaking of. When I'm speaking about something, and because I mentioned it, you can say to me, oh, speaking of that, you remembered something else basically, and you're gonna talk about it. Okay? What you're literally saying, sire is like the topic of, or when you speak about something, sire, a conversation can mean in another context. عسيرة on the topic or on the subject of something dot dot dot. Okay, so for example, if I'm talking about something random with my friends, and then I mentioned I don't know John, okay, and then the person can tell me عسيرة John. Speaking of John, شفته امبارح, for example, I saw him yesterday. Okay, عسيرة John da da da. So speaking of, that's how you can translate it. If you're speaking about an object, you have to put el. عسيرة da da da. Notice I'm not saying عسيرة, I'm pronouncing it عسيرة with the liaison. عسيرة da da da. Okay, عسيرة, but I'm pronouncing it عسيرة without this e. عسيرة da da da. يلا. Let me check if anyone has a question before I go. What do you mean? I thought it had to do something with idea. What is it? Let me know what you mean by that, okay? يلا. The next one is a nice one to use. دقة قديمة. دقة قديمة. دقة kind of like it can mean many things. It can mean uh, a melody, a piece of music maybe. دقة قديمة, an old melody or an old piece of music. It's a way to say that someone is old-fashioned. دقة قديمة. We can use it old-fashioned in the sense of, maybe, the way they look or something like that. But more than that, we use it to say that they are old-fashioned in the way they think. دقة قديمة. Okay? كتير دقة قديمة. Very old-fashioned. دقة قديمة. It has a, like, Mm, yeah, we're saying somebody is old-fashioned in the way they think, so it's not that, it's not a positive connotation. It has a negative connotation, but more like that, not seriously. You can say it in a fun way even. دقة قديمة. Okay? Yeah, let me write it. Old-fashioned. دقة قديمة. Old-fashioned. دقة قديمة. يلا. The next expression is ما معه خبر بالدنيا. ما معه خبر بالدنيا. معه means he has or he has on him, literally in some other contexts. ما معه, he doesn't have. خبر, news. بالدنيا, in the world. He doesn't have news in the world. What does that mean? It means he has no clue about what's going on. ما معه خبر بالدنيا. And then you can even say it about yourself, ما معي خبر بالدنيا. I have no clue about what's going on in the world. It's a way to say I have no clue about a certain topic, not necessarily about what's going on in the world. No. Also, we use it. Okay, we can use it in two scenarios. We can use it when it's a character or a person's, personality or character trait, to say like someone is a little bit clumsy. ما معه خبر بالدنيا, clumsy, or a bit like also ما معه خبر بالدنيا, like we can use it. He has no clue. He doesn't know how to do his job. Maybe you can say ما معه خبر بالدنيا. So clumsy, not knowing his job. ما معه خبر بالدنيا also kind of means like carefree. You can use it in that sense. But ما معي خبر or ما معي خبر بالدنيا, it's a way to say, oh my God, like something serious was happening and I really literally had no clue that that was happening. Okay, so ما معه خبر بالدنيا, he has no clue. ما معي خبر بالدنيا, I have no clue. And if you want to say it to a girl, of course you say ما معها. ما مع خبر بالدنيا. So this is to say, like, someone either is generally like clumsy, doesn't know things, or like didn't know a serious thing that, he had to know about. So ما معه خبر بالدنيا. يلا, the next one is ما بدي اسمع حسك. ما بدي اسمع حسك. And usually moms say it a lot and they do like that with their eyes, ما بدي اسمع حسك. I don't want to hear your, do you say in English like your hiss? Like when you have like a low voice. Hiss can also mean your senses, your six senses. Hiss, that's one of the senses. For example, حس الشم, like the sense of smell. If you say to someone ما بدي اسمع حسك, it doesn't mean I don't want to hear your sense. No, it's a way to say I don't want to hear your, even like a whisper or like a very low voice. It's a way to say like, don't say not even a word, like you stay quiet. ما بدي اسمع حسك. Okay, usually when you're angry with someone, you tell them to shut up. Basically, you say ما بدي اسمع حسك. Okay, moms use this a lot. ما بدي اسمع حسك. Sometimes you say, of course, in the feminine, it's ما بدي اسمع حسك. Sometimes they say it in reverse. حسك ما بدي اسمعه. In that case, you add the O. Let me write it here. So it's حسك ما بدي اسمعه. Or in the feminine, it's حسيك. That one, I think that one is more juicy, more like angry. حسك ما بدي اسمعه. Hear it, in that case, you're saying with the dhamma here. Okay? So ما بدي اسمع حسك. ما بدي اسمع حسك. Okay, ما بدي اسمع حسك or ما بدي اسمع حسك. And the next one is ما طلع حسه. ما طلع حسه. And in the feminine form, it's ما طلع حسه. If we break it down, طلع means many things, like to come out, or in some other contexts, it means to go up. Here, it means to come out. ما طلع حسه, like his kind of voice didn't come out. We don't mean to say that ما طلع حسه or ما طلع حسه. It's a way to say they didn't say a word. They were very quiet, very calm. ما طلع حسه. So for example, I don't know, maybe I have a son and I took him to the nursery, and then I picked him up, and then I asked the teacher شو كيف كان اليوم الصبي, how was the boy today. She can say ما طلع حسه. He was very quiet, very calm. Maybe even if the person spoke a bit, fine, but like usually they are calm, they don't say much, and they are like, yeah, how can I say? Yeah, they didn't say a word basically. Even if they said a word, it's a way to say they didn't say a word. Okay? ما طلع حسه أو ما طلع حسه. But it's again, if it's a character trait, you can use it in the present tense. You can say ما بيطلع حسه هالصبي. This boy is really, quiet and calm. ما بيطلع حسه هالصبي. Okay? ما بيطلع حسه. Or ما بيطلع حسها هالبنت, this girl. Okay, so ما طلع حسه. Okay, they stayed really quiet, really calm. It depends on the context. Sometimes it can be a good thing, sometimes it can be a bad thing. Now, sometimes even when I say ما طلع حسه, it means that you are maybe proud that he got really scared and like he was put in the corner and he couldn't say a thing. ما طلع حسه. You can use it in that way as well. Now the next one is sterje. Sterje. And sometimes moms do this as well. Sterje. Like, don't you dare. Sterje. Yeah, in Arabic, we're not saying don't you dare. We're not using it in the negative form as if you're saying in the not negative form, like dare you. Okay, which means don't you dare. Sterje. It's both the same in the masculine or in the feminine. Sometimes I can just say it on its own. Sterje. Don't you dare. Okay, but if I want to say don't you dare do something and I want to mention the verb, I have to say the verb after it. Like for example, استرجي تحكي. تحكي, like don't you dare speak. يعني dare you speak. It's a threat, you know. If you speak, يعني I'm gonna kick your ass or something like that, okay? استرجي تحكي. It's usually, for example, أنا بحكي, أنت بتحكي. This is a little bit like for people who know grammar. If you don't know it, it's okay, just memorize it. But after استرجي, you have to drop the ب. So استرجي تحكي. Okay, I can't say استرجي بتحكي. And it's the same for the masculine and the feminine. استرجي. You can just memorize استرجي and just say it like that. استرجي. Okay? يلا, let me write it down also in the Roman alphabet. استرجي. And the last one is أنا بفرجيك. أنا بفرجيك. بفرجي is I show. بفرجيك is I show you. أنا بفرجيك. I show you. It's not like I'm gonna show you anything. No, it's a way to say to someone, you see what I'm gonna do to you when somebody's angry and they do that as well. Oh my god, this is the most one that moms do. فرجيك, and they are like, you know, they're gonna, you know, it's a way of, you know, they're threatening their kids, you know, they're in trouble basically. فرجيك, I will show you, you know. Um, how can I say it? Like فرجيك, it's a way to say as well, like, uh, not really threatening someone, but you know, you're saying to them, okay, you will see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna return it to you, something, somehow, in that sense. So I'll show you. I'll show you what I can do. أنا بفرجيك, okay? Sometimes we say بكرة بفرجيك. Tomorrow I will show you. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna wait and tomorrow I'm gonna show you. No. It's like, you know, I will get back to you with this, with, yeah, like, you know, yeah, like a, not a revenge, but like, you know, I'll show you. You will get your lesson basically. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Like you'll get a lesson for that. بكرة بفرجيك. Sometimes we also say هلا بفرجيك. هلا بفرجيك. I'll show you now what I can do. هلا بفرجيك. Just like I'll show you now. It's a way to say you're in trouble and yeah, you know, yeah, kind of you're pay the price, or you know, you're gonna be punished. هلا بفرجيك. When moms say it, it means you will be punished and you are in trouble. Okay. I'm gonna repeat them. Guys, whoever's on Instagram, you can go to my YouTube. I was just live on YouTube. These are expressions that I'm teaching there, and we're writing them down as well. So you can go there for more details. يلا, and also if you have questions, just ask me now. So أنا بفرجيك, or بكرة بفرجيك, or هلا بفرجيك. Let me check if on YouTube anyone has questions. Hi everyone, and Diana, the first one, something to do with fikra. I will check it and see what you mean. I don't want to hear a thing go out of you. The English. Oh, yes, it can be translated yes in that way as well. It's true. Let me go to the first one to see what Jana means. فكيت رقبتي. Why did you think it's... I thought it has something to do with fikra. Idea, no, not fikra. فكيت. Okay? It's not fikra, it's فكيت. Okay? Fikra has a re. This one is like, you know, to dismantle, to disassemble. Okay. Let me check if there is anyone on Instagram who has a question. Otherwise, I'm just gonna repeat everything. And I'm just saying also hi to all of you on Instagram as well. No, no questions, I guess. Merci for you as well for watching. Thank you, Maroon. Okay, no questions, just hi. I'm saying hi to you all. Yalla, let's repeat. So, say it with me out loud. فكيت رقبتي. I broke my neck. كدشت الأرض. I ate the ground. شو عليه? It's not a problem يعني, don't worry. عن جد عم تحكي? Like really? I'm surprised. I'm in disbelief. And maybe I'm not impressed. Like عن جد عم تحكي? Like, are you out of your mind to say this? عن جد عم تحكي? رخية رخيتها. Like, you know, I'm just chilling. منين بتصير تجيبون هالأخبار? Like, where do you get these stories from? Like, where do you get these news from? It's a way also to show someone that you know you're in disbelief, but as well, sometimes when they say something yani, you're not happy with, or you want to tell them, no, it's not true, or they said something like stupid, you say to them, "منين بتصير تجيبون هالأخبار?" To say to them it's not true. You want to prove to them that they're wrong. يعني if for example, if somebody accuses me of something, I just say منين بتصير تجيبون هالأخبار. أكتر بكتير, much more. أقل بكتير, much less. خلنج, perfectly new, fresh, untouched, unused. خلنج. عقد حالي. Oh, I didn't explain عقد حالي. Let me say عقد حالي. What does it mean? عقد حالي, literally the size of myself. قد means like the size of. عقد حالي, literally on the size of myself. It doesn't mean that. It means like, I'm عقد حالي. يعني it's not like I am rich and I'm not poor, but I'm comfortable and I manage to live okay. عقد حالي. Okay? Yeah, you can use it to describe somebody else's status as well. عقد حاله. عقد حاله or عقد حاله. They're doing okay. They manage to be comfortable, survive. A little bit more than survive, but like comfortable, So not poor, not rich. عقد حالي. Okay? When I say عسيرتل, it means speaking of. دقة قديمة, old fashioned. ما معه خبر بالدنيا. He's clumsy, he's not a good, he doesn't know anything about his work. Or ما معه خبر بالدنيا, يعني he has no clue about what happened. Something important he had to know and he didn't know. ما بدي اسمع حسك. I don't want to hear you say a word. ما طلع حسه. He was really quiet all the time. Or if it's in the present, ما بيطلع حسه. He's a quiet person generally. استرجي, يعني don't you dare. أنا بفرجيك. I'll show you. It's a way to say you'll see. Like I'll, you're gonna pay the price, or you are punished, or you're in trouble. أنا بفرجيك. هلا بفرجيك أو بكرة بفرجيك. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Yalla, if anyone has a question, just ask now. I'll check the comments here. Yalla, yalla, I'll wait 30 seconds. If you have questions, I'm gonna answer them. If not, I'm just gonna leave. I really hope you enjoyed it. Before I go, let me also remind you, I run 30-day challenge courses on Zoom. The next one is whoever took the 30-day challenge, write in the comment box your opinions so people know if it's nice or it's not nice. So the 30-day challenge course starts November 15 and finishes December 14. So that's every single day of doing Arabic together on Zoom. We study in a lot of details. Like I like to put lessons on YouTube, but in our Zoom lessons we go into so many details. There's nothing that we leave out. Every detail is spoken about grammatically, vocabulary, speaking, everything. So it's going to be 30 days. There are levels all the way from absolute beginners to advanced. And what else did I want to say? So that's November 15 to December 14. And if you need more flexibility, I'm recording these 30-day challenge courses with my students who are used to working with me. And we are preparing these courses just for you to do on your own. Like these are self-study courses, and they are very, very useful. You get the same benefits of doing the 30-day challenge with us on Zoom and the advantage of keeping them with you. Like you would have lifetime access to them, and you will get a lot of material along with the videos, a lot of audio material, and a lot of PDF files. So really, really very, very valuable content. It's something you will love having. Hi, Basu. Yeah, so far I have absolute beginners, general 1 and general 2 ready to be, to be used by you. And I intend to record all my 7 courses. I have 7 courses. So yeah, guys, yalla. I'm gonna leave you now. It looks like no one has a question. Have a nice evening and have a good start of the week, and have a nice end of weekend. Okay? Bye, guys. I'm gonna leave.